And so in that moment, Sonic and Flash have the most comic book logic
is going on
ever. And
no. This is the dumbest shit of all time, but it's good. It's really good.
Hey!
What's good, people? It's your local Sonic fan here, and today we are finally catching up with Sonic Cross DC Comics. Okay, I did not watch issue number 4. I was waiting on Comments Explained to upload a video. He did not, and honestly, it's probably because it was kind of mid. From what I've heard, there's not much to be talked about other than this shit. I do know about this shit, but he did upload the issue number 5 video, so we will watch that one as well. It's gonna be kind of like a 2-video kind of thing, which is great because that's gonna make the video more enjoyable, more things to talk about. You love to see it. All right, but yeah, let's go and get into it. All right, but this one is from Comic Storian. Yes, sir.
Before, the Ragnarok has grown unstable. Energy pulses around them. But Wonder Woman and Superman leap forward to grab hold of Darkseid.
Look at
Don't
Superman's
let him regain
face,
control,
dude.
Superman shouts.
They've been
we
drawing
have to hold
Superman
the line
very
here,
funnily.
Wonder Woman says to the others. Using a green construct, Green Lantern pushes Sonic and his team of heroes through a boom tube, sending them to the Justice League's Earth. But the Ragnarok's engines are unstable. Flash rushes forward and grabs hold of one of the Chaos Emeralds.
Ooh,
everything is about to explode. Green
Flash,
Lantern reaches out
time.
with his powers, shielding the rest of the Justice League in green construct bubbles. Maybe I can use its power to make us an escape tunnel, Cyborg shouts as he tries to use the Chaos Emerald's power
is what's happened with the Justice League.
I like this. The unstable energy to get them back to Sonic's Earth. Above them, the Ragnarok continues to pulse angrily. Batman looks back from where they came from. Darkseid's dimensional engine.
There's no text in the box in the bubbles. I was just for this one. I do want to know what
stabilizing the entire planet. The Dark Knight growls. Superman nods and points out that the Ragnarok seems to be containing the energy pulses for the time being, and that it might be enough to keep Darkseid busy. Cyborg looks to his friends, explaining that they need to gather the Chaos Emeralds so that he can devise a way for them to return home. Well, we already narrowed down.
Wait, but aren't there Sonic and Co? They were also looking for Chaos Emeralds in the DC dimension, right? Wait, so there are 2 sets? Chaos Emeralds, and they like split them in 2?
The search. Let's wrap this up fast.
Or am I missing something?
With a smile. Superman nods and points out that they should also protect this world while Sonic and his team are gone. Later, the Water Palace.
Oh shit, I forgot Blaze is in this. I seen that on Twitter. People were showing that Blaze was in here. Hold on.
Blaze the cat fights against a squadron of parademons. But suddenly,
now Blaze, aren't you supposed to be in your own dimension? This is crazy.
Slam into the ground, knocking Blaze aside.
Stompa?
You missed, Stompa.
Mad Harriet.
Mad Harriet says with a laugh from Stompa's shoulder. Cram it, Harriet. I didn't want to risk crushing Lord Darkseid's prize. Stompa tells her friend, but Blaze clutches the Chaos Emerald she is trying to
Blaze
protect.
solos, man.
I don't know why you want it,
but
I will keep it safe from you to my last breath.
Hey, Blaze solo,
Blaze shouts.
Okay.
Mad Harriet begins to jump at Blaze.
Like it.
Suddenly, a golden lasso lashes out and wraps around Stompa and Harriet.
No, Wonder Woman, let her have the 2v1 though. Alright, hold on, wait. It's not over yet.
Back and slamming them into the ground.
It's not over yet.
You call yourself female furies? But you're nothing compared to the real ones, Diana tells them with a smile. She swings the 2 Furies through the air, slamming them into the parademons and knocking them out of the sky.
Okay, Diana.
With the battle won, Diana
Blaze,
turns back to Blaze and introduces Diana's eyes fall on the purple Chaos Emerald.
She gotta do something.
Chaos Emerald. My allies are searching for them. We hope to use their power to drive the evil from this world and return Sonic and his friends home. Will you part with it? Diana asks.
This was a Blaze a part of this? Yeah, well, I'm not sure if she might just be making a little cameo, I guess, right? I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't think he knows what to do with her, bro. He might not. I don't know. I don't know what it is, because I heard about what he was talking about with Blaze's dimension and how it's like, oh well, not really much you can really do with it. Brother, it's the alternate dimension. Like, what? What do you mean you don't know what to do with it, bro? We have a alternate dimension Sonic right here. That's alternate dimension versions of every character. What are we talking about? What? No, they transport all 6 over to Sonic & Co. and they then use the emeralds to get back to their world. Is that what happened in the last issue? So, okay, so they gathered, so, okay. I get what's going on here then. They're showing what happened on this side. And this was happening while this stuff was happening in type shit.
Stance? No. But I see your valor and nature clearly, Blaze tells her. Meanwhile, between Westopolis and Central City, Metal Sonic...
Metal Sonic fans, let it out, bro. Let it out, man. Let it out. Alright, let's see how this actually goes down. Maybe people are blowing this out of proportion. Let's see how this actually goes down. All I know is that he gets cooked by the bike.
Races through the night. Another emerald clutched in his robotic
Metal Sonic,
hand.
high performance
Batman
robot.
revs the engine on his bat cycle, speeding behind the villain. Metal Sonic leaps up and begins to run up the bridge.
Are they on Radical Highway? I'm crying.
The Batman fires a grappling hook
still
into
under construction?
his foot, pulling him back down to the bridge.
What is the reaction speed?
That are easily blocked by Metal Sonic.
Okay, yeah, smack them shits away.
For a battle.
Yeah, smack them shits away.
Bat-cycle suddenly flies out and slams into him, knocking him to the ground. Without a word, Batman reaches down and retrieves the chaos.
Now, why they got my man hitting the Peter Griffin, bruh? No! No! Oh, Lord. First off, crazy speed feat by Batman. Insane speed feat by Batman. Oh my God. He reacts. He reacts to him going up. And this is Metal Sonic, by the way. Reacts to Metal Sonic, room up the fucking beam. Boom, got your ass, huh?
Batarangs fly.
Throws the batarangs at him. He's get this shit off me. Lands
through the air, but are easily blocked by Metal Sonic. The robot
your sensors gonna
the bat cycles.
No heat sensors, no nothing, no. Nah, this is crazy. Nah, this is crazy, bro.
Batman reaches down and retrieves the Chaos Emerald. In the Lava Mountain Castle, Flash finds himself fighting against Baron Vermin, who gloats that with the power of this arcane relic, he is able to control
Alright, if these niggas get more screen time than Metal, we have a problem.
Deadly Six, the warriors of the...
Bro, put these niggas away, man. Nobody's trying to see them, bro. Zaz is a little... No, not Zaz. My fault. Not Zaz. Zavik is a little bit more cool now. Because I would say IDW, yeah, he's pretty cool. He's alright there. But man, stop.
Lost Hex. Flash pauses and ponders this for a moment. So this weird shell controls the Rainbow Coalition of critters? And you're just saying that out loud? Flash asks with a smile before dashing forward and ripping the arcane...
Oh, yeah, just take the conch. Yeah, take the conch, bro. Why is this conch still around? What the fuck is going on? Still around the magic conch? May I have something to eat? No. May I please have something to eat? No. Wait, someone said Batman used the ancient anti-metal technique? No, hell no. He had prep time. Go sit with Infinite. Didn't Infinite get killed by a thwomp? And he get thwomped div?
Six turns to the Flash.
The 2010s, man, did horrific damage to the PR of these villains, bro.
Allow us to wage war.
We used to be kings.
Below. Relinquish it to
me, used to be
and I will make your end mercifully swift. Zavik growls. Flash thinks on it for a moment. Say,
Swamp victim.
Are you fast at all? Flash asks him. Zavik shakes his head and holds up his massive fists. My strength is more than enough, he begins to say. But Flash nods and suddenly...
Boy, I know you... Boy, he just saved y'all niggas. Boy, you out your league, boy.
Suddenly dashes
you lost
away
your... Yeah, you lucky you would have embarrassed the everlasting shit. Oh my God.
Speed Force energy crackling around him as he discovers the many loops and ramps of Sonic's
You got this
world.
man Flash going to
Oh
the
my
Lost
God.
X, bro.
This place is amazing!
Somebody shoot down the
Flash
flag,
shouts over
the Lost
comms,
X, bro.
promising
Shoot
to
that
meet
shit
up
down.
with
Shoot
the
that
rest of the
Mario
team
Galaxy
after he checks
world
out the
out of there.
Empire City's 8-lane highway loop-de-loop. I promise, I'll be quick, he shouts.
I love the Flash in this comic.
Meanwhile, high overhead,
Flash
Dr.
is so great.
Eggman
Egg
prepares
fleet.
to strike against the world with his powerful egg fleet, now that Sonic and
Heroes?
his friends have disappeared. But he
Heroes
looks
mentioned?
at his monitors as alerts come up. What in the... What is that? Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
Oh,
It's
Lord.
Superman! He shouts in a panic as Superman flies through
Oh
all
my
his
God.
shit without
Yeah,
slowing down.
yeah, light work, no reaction.
Dr.
I don't know why
Eggman
Eggman saying that is hilarious. I will say. I don't
screams
know.
with rage as the Kryptonian smashes through the wall of his capital ship. You just helped us in confronting Darkseid. Don't you think it's a little early for your vile but inevitable betrayal? Superman asks as he floats before Eggman. But the mad scientist is
Oh,
cackling
shit.
as he activates his powerful combat
Egg
armor.
Emperor?
You know what they say. Strike while the iron is hot.
Shit. Okay,
Eggman
hold on. I like
roars.
the. I like
He takes
the,
a swing at the Man of Steel
like the narration
with his
here.
drill bit arm. But Superman just holds up his hand, and the metal peels back as
Yeah,
it
GG's.
comes into contact with his skin.
Yeah, GG's.
Eggman brings up his shield, but Superman merely swats it aside. He reaches down and rips the helmet
Christ.
off Eggman's
Hey,
combat
hey,
armor.
Eggman. Hey.
The
hey,
evil
hey.
scientist
There ain't
glares
no
at
way
him.
out of this one.
Eat
You lucky
that,
as Clark,
man.
boy. You
Have
lucky
a
as
little
Clark.
decency and engage in some pre-battle banter, Eggman snaps. Superman just stares at him, explaining that if Eggman doesn't help them, then he won't have a world to take over.
Oh,
Where
fuck.
is the Chaos Emerald? Superman asks.
Talk down to that
Eggman
nigga.
finally sighs
Talk down
and
to that nigga,
motions
Clark.
the Kryptonian away. Down in the reactor room, 10 floors down before the engines. You can't miss it.
He got that
Eggman
boy-
tells him.
You got that boy
Elsewhere in
sweated.
the Mystic Jungle, Granny Goodness
Wisps?
has begun an assault against the Wisps, threatening to drain the energy from the alien life forms. But Green Lantern suddenly appears, slamming down a green construct to block her path. Stop traumatizing the aliens, Grandma, he shouts. But Goodness launches an attack with yellow energy, knocking Green Lantern against a tree. The Wisps begin to swirl around him, their eyes blinking softly. Get to cover. This is gonna get ugly, John warns them. But the Wisps continue to swirl,
They
adding
love them
their
some Wisps,
energy
boy.
to
I'll
his
tell you
own.
what the boy. They love
I
them
see
some
now.
Oh,
John
shit,
says
wait,
as
hold
he
on.
looks down at his glowing.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, hold on. That shit fire. Hold on, wait. That shit gas. Nigga, what the fuck? Hey, hold on. That's gas. Wait,
Now
wait.
swirling with all the colors.
Wait, that's
His
gas.
eyes begin to glow
Oh,
as he
shit.
recites a new oath. From across
Laser!
the stars, born from one mother, they
Spike!
give their powers to another. So let the evil discover the unmatched might of all
Oh,
the
sh-
colors.
oh,
John
oh my
Stewart
God.
shouts
The
before
Rainbow
hitting
Lantern?
Granny
Wait, oh,
Goodness
that's gas. I will say that right now. That's gas. You know, I will say with the Wisp, right? Like, I'm not a huge fan of colors. The Wisp are like cool, I guess, but yeah, they're like Mario power-ups. They're cool as like items in like a kart racer. I just feel like they kind of sucked in TSR. When you do something interesting with the Wisp, man, they can cook. That's cool as fuck, alright?
the
That's
blast
cool
of
as shit.
energy that contains all the colors of the spectrum. With the battle won, the Wisps approach John and offer him their Chaos Emerald. John thanks them and leaps into
It's
the
cool that it's
sky.
the Green Lantern
Warn all your
dealing with
friends
aliens.
to
I
hide
like
for
that.
now. There's no telling what
I like
else
that.
they'll run into.
Taste the rainbow.
John calls to them. Shortly, the rest of the Justice League return
Every villain
to
that's not
Tails'
Darkseid's
lab
on for I
and
watch
hand
this
over their
yeah.
Chaos Emeralds
They
to
get,
Cyborg.
like,
He
dealt with so
explains
quickly,
that
you know?
he can't use the Emerald's energy to open a boom tube home, as the Ragnarok's dimensional engine has disturbed space-time.
Oh yeah, guys, I watched Superman, and I remember one of the issues I was reacting to. I was like, "Who's this guy with a T?" Yeah, Mr. Terrific. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know how he is in the comics. I have no idea. I have no idea, but oh yeah. Yeah.
Too much. Instead, he plans on sending the emeralds back to their world in the hopes that Sonic and the others can use them to trace back to this world and open a boom tube for them. Diana looks at the heroes gathered. How can we be certain that this plan will succeed? She asks. Superman smiles at them all. We'll put our faith in our friends. It's the whole reason we sent them.
They taking turns drawing Superman, bro.
And so, Cyborg builds his machine and
They be
sends
taking turns,
the
bro.
Chaos Emeralds into the multiverse. It only takes moments before there is a massive boom.
Wait, hold on. How many? Wait, how many is this? No, that's okay. Wait, that's 6. No, this isn't making any sense. No. It is. They sent them over so that then they can use it because they know how to use the Chaos Emeralds. The Chaos Emeralds are all over the place right now. I'm just trying to. Okay.
It only takes moments
I'm
before
understanding.
there is a massive boom and a portal opens. The heroes watch as Sonic and his team step through. We're back!
Okay.
Did you miss us? Sonic asks. And Flash smiles at his
Okay, so this must have just happened in an instant because of different universe fuckery, I guess.
Speedy friend.
I don't know.
Took
I
you
know when they were showing Sonic and Co in the DC universe, it was like they got there and then boom, they just have their outfits or whatever, their costumes. I don't know anymore. I don't know what's going on.
And that is where
I think that's
Sonic
what's,
the Hedgehog
I think I got
crossover
it on the
concludes.
nose.
The Justice League and Team Sonic have met back up. It is time for them to take their fight.
This is a cool as you know what I'm saying? I like the narration here.
Shows Darkseid his real power, and it's amazing. Okay,
let's do it.
so we didn't cover 4. We're going to cover 4 and 5 in this.
God damn it! You bastard! You bastard! I should have beat the video. I didn't want to get spoiled on anything. I should have known they was gonna do that. Fuck. Ooh, by the way, Chad, I've been hearing some good things about the last couple IDW issues. Not the one with Mimic. I heard that one was kind of ass. But I've been hearing some good things about the last 2 or 3 issues. Hey, maybe let me know y'all want to see that.
Fight against Darkseid, and that's where things get dope, because at that point everybody's kind of like, okay, what do we do, right? There is a little bit of catching up, and Team Sonic is like, you guys won't believe how much fun we had. We were in your universe, and we beat Sinestro, and Joker's crazy as hell, and we got Chaos Emeralds, and now we have new outfits. The drip is on point, but they're like, now we got to focus on the here and now, right? We got to deal with this, and we got to deal with Darkseid. And so what
now
they do is they come up with this plan, right? Now, one of the things that I do want to clarify here in this story in relation to Darkseid is that we don't know if this is the main DC universe Darkseid. It doesn't seem to be the case because of what's going on with Absolute Universe and whatnot, but Darkseid is immensely powerful, and he can never truly be killed. He can only ever really be staved off for some period of time, and that's exactly what they're going to learn here, because in that moment, once they show up, Darkseid's got the last Chaos Emerald they need in order to seize control of all of creation. And in witnessing everything unfolding with regards to the Justice League and Team Sonic reuniting, he sees it as a win, because while their goal is to take the final Chaos Emerald from Darkseid, he sees it as them bringing the Chaos Emeralds to him. And Darkseid
no. You don't understand what's about to happen to you, brother.
And hubris believes that he will absolutely win here, and there's no way he can lose. And so he literally starts channeling the entire environment against
I just
Sonic.
realized, don't tell me it's just Sonic. Don't say anything, chat. But don't tell me it's just Sonic. I just realized.
And the Justice League. And physics don't work the same way here, right? Reality itself is being bent and distorted. And so when Batman shows up here with Shadow, he's just like,
tear gas, flashbangs, every repellent you have.
Use every distraction
that won't stop a god. No. That's funny. That's funny.
Gas, flashbangs, and of course it's not enough to destroy Darkseid, but that's not the point.
The fact that he questions it, right? But no, okay, Batman obviously has a plan. This is just funny. He's like, nigga, that won't stop a god. But Batman's smart. You know what he's doing.
Right, I mean, the day that Darkseid gets defeated by tear gas, well, but the point that Batman's making here is we can distract him long enough to buy us precious few seconds. And when you're dealing with individuals who move as fast as Sonic and Flash, seconds can make all the difference in the world. And so that's exactly what they get. Because with Darkseid channeling the power of the blue Chaos Emerald, while simultaneously Cyborg and Tails are trying to pull the blue Chaos Emerald out, Sonic finally gets his hands on it. Here's the problem, right? Tails and Cyborg are all the way over there, and
shit.
Sonic and Flash are all the way over here. And the reality is that Tails and Cyborg could come to them, but at the end of the day, they can't move nearly as fast as Sonic and the Flash. And so if Tails and Cyborg were to try to take off, Darkseid would probably incinerate them with the Omega Beams. And while everybody else is trying to keep Darkseid distracted, all it's going to take is Darkseid having a single moment where he happens to glimpse to the left and see Sonic and Flash, and then at that moment he'll put 2 and 2 together and he'll take out Tails. And so in that moment, Sonic and Flash have the most comic book logic
the fuck is going on
ever. And
no. No. I don't know why I was thinking this was like water or something. It was like his reflection. No. They are not running. This is the dumbest shit of all time, but it's good. It's really good.
I'm here for it, bro. Because the fact that they're just kind of stranded on these rocks over there, but they're also inverted to each other.
You're fucking lying.
Basically up is down for both of them, that what they do is they run off of each other's feet.
Oh
because they have nothing to run on, right? So like they start running off of each other's feet, and literally it allows Sonic and Flash to build up enough speed for Sonic to get over to where the other Chaos Emeralds are at. And
fucking insane.
Son, y'all know what happens when Sonic unites the Chaos Emeralds. Y'all know what's about to happen, son.
Okay.
Sonic grabs that Chaos Emerald.
I feel like it's just gonna be Sonic.
Down into the other Chaos
okay,
Emerald.
boom, he jumps. He jumps off of his. Okay, jumps off of his foot. Boom.
Boom. Just like that. Supersonic, son. And I gotta tell you guys, man, this.
Sheesh, dude. This is the Adventure Coils. Whoa, they gave him the Adventure Coils? Oh, hold on. Hey, hold on. I know some people are happy about that. Wait. Hey. Lock in.
Supersonic.
Hold on. I'll admit it. That actually stung a bit. Backside is crazy. Tell me you feel this. Oh,
son,
fuck.
and I gotta tell you guys, man, this is the most dope thing that I have ever seen. Like, it is so amazing. Supersonic facing off against Darkseid. Dude, it is a nerd's wet dream.
Please let Shadow and Silver get a piece of that, please, bro. Come on, Sonic. We know you can share that power with others. Come on.
Absolutely love it, because he literally says, I'll admit, that stung a little bit, Backside, but tell me if you feel this. And just blasts him with the full totality of his power, kicks this dude in the gut, and at that point Darkseid just like grabs Supersonic and then headbutts him. What does Sonic do, man? He looks at him, he says, man, son,
it doesn't work.
Come strong, son. And so at that point you switch
it don't work
to Cyborg.
That don't work,
because with Sonic
that don't work
of the Chaos Emeralds, and is the only thing that stands between all the superheroes and complete annihilation at the hands of Darkseid, they need an energy source that can be used for their inverter. Because that's the device that's channeling the Chaos Emeralds in order to help them defeat Darkseid and save the day. And that's where the Flash is like, I have an idea, right? I can use the Speed Force, but I need something to run on, right? Something stationary that I can start building up speed on. And Tails is like, I got you, bro. So Tails slides under Flash, and Flash starts treating his tails like a cosmic treadmill. And then Cyborg shields him from whatever else is going on out there, all the crazy energies that's going on. And so he starts building up all this crazy energy in this impeller. And as we know, because Flash is absolutely, definitely, unequivocally, no one would debate, faster than Sonic, that
holy Tails, like Tails, Upscale. What the fuck is this?
Using the Speed Force starts to build up the same level of power as the Chaos Emeralds.
That's broken.
That happens with Supersonic operating as a distraction and everybody else facing off against Darkseid. Darkseid loses it, and that's when he starts to reveal his true power, right? The Omega Sanction. Because with this ability, it's almost like Galactus and the Power Cosmic. It's whatever the story needs it to be.
I'm seeing it from here. Not so much Adventure Coils. Because it's like this one is still like bent up that way. It's fine though. I actually like the coils going up, but I do know the appeal of the Adventure Coils. And I wish that like a mixture, like a balance between the two. Kind of like what Brawl does. Right, if you guys know Supersonic and Brawl, he like kind of has like both. I would like something like that personally. This is cool though. This is fine.
And because Darkseid is the living embodiment of entropy, much like what he did with his death in Final Crisis, he can sink a reality, right? He's literally a universal sinkhole. And so because of that, he starts sucking the universe into himself, destroying and eradicating reality in its entirety. And there really isn't much that anyone can do to stop him, given the extreme level of power he has, except for the Flash. Because now, it's a do or die moment, right? Now's his chance. If he doesn't take it, it's the end of all things. So he literally channels the full totality of the Speed Force and touches the inverter. And when that happens, it literally sends a cascading wave across the entirety of the universe, and everything snaps back. All the superheroes from DC end up back in their universe, and all of Team Sonic ends up back in their reality, and Darkseid is momentarily defeated. But the question is, what happened, right? Was it really just touching a metal object?
I was about to say, really? Yeah, I was about to say, that's kind of anticlimactic.
Object that saved the day? No. And in fact, Cyborg and Tails give us a really cool explanation here, right? Because what we're told here is that Cyborg and Tails did the math, that by combining the power of the Chaos Emeralds with Darkseid's own dimensional engine, that they could not only restore everybody to their proper place, but they could actually revert things chronologically before the invasion. So in effect, they sent everyone home and reset time.
So it's like 06, but it's like 06, but everybody remembers it and not just only Sonic, right?
Just a ridiculous display of power from the Chaos Emeralds, from where I'm sitting.
That's a bit anticlimactic, though. That's a bit. Yeah, see, I think, now that this is over, I think, biggest complaint is story structure and pacing. This being 5 issues, I don't know. And that whole thing that they did with, issue 3, issue 4. I wasn't actually reading these, so maybe that could be a reason, but I don't know, it just felt very oddly paced.
Maybe all you Sonic fans kind of expected that because you guys know about all that kind of stuff. But it is kind of hilarious here because what you do is you pick up with Sonic and Maria and Tails, right? With everything having...
Did you just call her Maria? Wait. You just call Amy Maria?
What you do is you pick up with Sonic and Maria and Tails, right? With everything having been reset back, it's like the invasion never happened at all. And now everybody's just kind of like sad, right? Because Maria's just kind of like, so here's the thing, man, like all the stuff that we did, all the time we spent on that other Earth defeating all those bad guys, I guess it just doesn't matter. Like, it just seems like it doesn't really matter all that much. And Tails like, time travel's messy, man. Sonic is chill as always, right? Smashing down on those chili dogs. Maria's looking at him, wishing Sonic...
Stop it! I got tear in my eye.
It's messy, man. Sonic is chill as always, right? Smashing down on those chili dogs. Maria's looking at him, wishing Sonic would smash on her, but of course he's not.
You must be stopped right now. Stop it. Who wrote your script? Did you write your script? I was gonna give you a slap on the wrist, for the first issue. I was gonna give you a slap on the wrist. I remember what you said. This is crazy. Stop it.
Going to, right? And so at that point, Sonic's just kind of like, one thing that I would love, that I would absolutely love one day, is to really race the Flash. For real and for true, right? Not because the stakes are high, not because there's any kind of crazy situation going on, but just a race to legitimately see which one of us is truly the fastest, which we all know to be the Flash. But what you get here is a kind of epilogue scene, right? An epilogue moment when you have Dr. Eggman and Lex Luthor. Because one of the things that had happened here is Dr. Eggman found an out. And what he did is he jumped to the DC universe. And when he made that jump, it allows him to start working directly with Lex. So now the next story that we hopefully get, the next crossover we hopefully get, is Eggman and Lex working together. And if any two guys could bring down the superheroes from Team Sonic and the DC universe, it would be these guys. Darkseid's capable, Darkseid's really powerful, but Darkseid is not a thinker in the same way that Lex and Eggman are. Because these guys account for every detail, at least the way the Darkseid's depicted here. But with that being said, guys, we're we're gonna bring this to an end. All jokes aside, I would love to see a race between Sonic and Flash. I don't know which one of these guys is actually faster. I just like pushing the buttons as Sonic fans.
Yeah, I was about to say he a agenda pusher. He a agenda pusher. He a agenda pusher type shit. Okay, so maybe we will get another crossover. I still think that this story was just badly based. I feel like oddly structured. This is good. This is good, man. I like it. What's up with this guy, man? What's up? What's up with this guy? I just want to say I love how Sonic's drawing here. This was fun. It was very fun. Shout out to Comic Historians. Shout out to Comics Explained for the videos to keep your boy from reading and embarrassing himself. But yes, that's gonna do it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And of course, subscribe to your boy. You want more content like this, baby? I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm out. Deuces. Bye.